Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Beastars, the final season, episode number 8 reaction. So yeah, I've been kind of like missing a few of the uploads here and there. But I will complete it within this month because new set of animes will be coming from next month onwards, so I will have to complete it this month. So within the upcoming 1 or 2 weeks, I'll probably do a double episode, and that's how I'll be able to complete it in this month. So anyways, this is episode number 8. The previous episode we got to see Legoshi and Haru went out and had a little bit of an outing. Not only that, Haru, to show her resolve, she went to the black market and tried to take everything in. That was like her way of showing, or not showing, but kind of her resolve of, because she's dating Legoshi. Yeah, and in the end it kind of went in a weird direction where she wanted to go to like a rabbit shop, but this literally rabbit just kept and yeah, but anyways, that's that. Then we had the whole thing with what's the name, Juno and Louis, where Louis kind of like rejected her, and she went out to have like a little bit of a rant in front of Legoshi. And then there was like this reporter who was there, and she starts like screaming, and what, she was drunk. She was like screaming in front of the camera and everything. It was total chaos the previous episode. So let's see what happens in today's episode. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is a preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Hmm. What lies at the end of the melon patch? Oh, melon. That one. Okay. What is happening? Why is it so? What? Oh, is it because of the? Because that whole thing that melon is doing with the kines. People are getting more and more because the black market is bustling now. Yeah. What's happening here? What? What? Wait, he's dead? Wait, really? Well, I saw him like that, but I thought he somehow like somehow survived that. I don't know. Um, Right. Nah, but it's getting cold. Quick, run! Damn, they're having a whole ass party with Yahya's and Yahya's demise. Oh, I don't think he's dead. Come on, like really? They're going to off-screen him like that? He's a freaking Beastar. Oh, there he is, right? That's him, right? Yep. He's he's still walking out. Melon is doing this. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's in disguise or something. Yep. Oh, interesting. So it's like a hybrid. Like, the crossbreeding and something. So is he like because like Legoshi is also a similar situation, right? Since a Komodo dragon and a fox. Mission for war. Hmm. Melon juice. Oh boy. Madara gummi drug production. Yeah. Well, it's false. That's what. Ooh. Will Legoshi get some? Uh, Legoshi's a mix, right? Maybe like a quarter or something. I don't know. Because his grandparents. Bro, shut up. Finish your meal and go on your own way. You got a kick on your face. He knows that, he's going out with. Promotion? Yeah. Damn. Well, hmm. Ah. No, he's not wrong. Hmm. Oh, this is Leano. That's mother or uh, yeah, mother. We still haven't seen his mother. We've seen his grandmother, but you know. Oh no, Gosha's here. Well, now it's out. Yeah, he he's like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. He was on a similar situation. Oh boy. Well, you've gone through this, you know. But I guess for them it was both carnivores, but this is like herbivore carnivore, which is like a very different thing. Hmm. Hmm. Oh boy. That sounds. Oh boy. Oh no, it's like yeah, without anesthesia. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, Yahya's here. Oh damn. He's like, wait, you came back from the dead? Uh, yeah. Yeah, with that in your hand. Alright, let's go. The, the turtle is just. Oh, there you go. Bruh. He's like, oh, okay. Hmm. Yep. Well, I think she's already into this whole thing, so a bit too late, you know. Yeah. White as a mouse. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Eh. Wow, he almost got flattened. Damn. Oh god. 3 bottles. Damn. Hmm. Yeah, I guess. Just like me. Wow. Wait, did he know that someone was, that the mouse was. Hmm. Oh no. Is he smelling? Bruh. Oh my god. Hey! That saved the mouse as well. Otherwise he would have been found out. It's the mouse, right? Yeah. Wait, no. What is, yeah. That's for the. Okay. Hmm. Don't drop it. Yeah. Oh no. Uh, uh, uh Scaredy cat. He was in there. I'm pretty sure he's still in there. Okay. What is happening? It's so dark. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Should we participate? Hmm. Oh, is he going to? Oh no. It's going to. It's going to involve Legoshi in this, right? Oh, well, he's already here. Bruh. Lucy's like, oh, you're alive. Damn. Okay. Ah, those are fake. Yeah. Hey, melon. Oh, God. Fruits. Yeah. Fruits. Yep. Now, but this time it's a herbivore. It's a mix. It is a fruit, as far as I know. I think so. Yeah. It's a mix, just like our melon we have in front of us. Damn, he's tall. Yeah. That. Yeah, he's doing this for business. And that, yeah. First and foremost, why? I have no obligation to help you. But this is a ghost you were talking about, so obviously he's going to help. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. Bruh. No! Take it! If you get it, just take it! Oh god, come on. Oh, he knows. Damn. Mm. Okay. Hmm. Okay, that is it. All right, and that was today's episode. So today we had, first and foremost, we had the whole fake news, with the whole like Yahya's dead news. Not only that, yeah, we also got to like like we kind of delved into more about the whole mix situation, where first and foremost, melon is a mix between a herbivore and a carnivore, and not only that, the fact that like he is now trying to like kind of provoke Yahya into, like, as Yahya said, I don't know what he's trying to do. Is he trying to provoke me? Is he trying to threaten me? Like, why did he do that? He first and foremost, he just left me there. Then he like sent all these like fake news, and now like they're doing this kind of like a something, like they were doing like a party or whatever. So obviously, Melon knows that Yahya will get to know about this. So is he deliberately doing this to kind of rile me up, to blackmail me, or is it like is he trying to just lure me in somewhere? Like, what's he planning? Like, that's what Yahya is thinking. So obviously, Yahya cannot really let this go, as soon, since this is happening in front of his eyes. He cannot just act as if he doesn't know what's going on. So he will have to do something about it. That's why he decides to go and take Legoshi with him to the whole like like thing. Anyways, yeah, so that's what's going on over there. Then we also had the new drug, this, I don't know what they call it, this new thing, the those things that the Shishigumi brought in. We got to see those. Those are obviously more potent than Kines, and they're more rarer. It's difficult to make them, so they don't really have that many of them. But as that things, I forgot what his name was. That creature, as he said that, oh, this is going to, since it's more rare, it's going to increase the value, which is true. The more rare something is, the more value it increases. And we have the mouse who was investigating that, right? And yeah, so all these things happened, and oh, also the whole from the government, they were talking about how they will be helping out the mixed species, like like they're doing like a campaign, live together. Wait, so I think like they said like they're going to get money or something. Just a minute, let me check. Committee of Coexistence and Mutual Prosperity offer financial aid to families with mixed breed children. Okay, so this is one question I've always had about this show. Like, how is like different species? How do they even procreate? It makes no sense. Like like, and as far as I can understand from like these episodes, I'm guessing this is something that is obviously rare here in this universe, in this world, but it's not really something that cannot happen. So I'm assuming a herbivore and carnivore can kind of procreate, and they will have a child, which will be a mixture of both of them. I know, obviously, like in the real world as well, this whole like like mixture, you can find them, but they're usually between like creatures of the same species, right? Like you cannot try to pair up like a, I don't know, like a lion with like a rabbit or something. That is impossible. Like yeah, so you have to be at least from the same species, like lion, tiger, this, that happens. But this is like absolutely like like what it's like completely different species. We have a Komodo dragon with a wolf or a fox. Someone let me know in the comments. She's actually a fox, a Tibetan fox. Legoshi's grandma. I think, yeah, something like that. So it makes no sense, But they did have a kid, and that kid had another kid, which is Legoshi. So I guess it happens in this world. Like I don't know why they never really kind of explained about this. Like it's just there. Like I don't remember them explaining. Or maybe I just forgot. I don't know. Like it's been a while. I've watched season 1, 2. So yeah, maybe I just forgot. Maybe they did explain it before. But either way, this happens here. It is Not impossible. It is rare, but it's not impossible. So that's why they're talking about the mixed, like species, and melon is one of them, like a cross between a herbivore and a carnivore. He's a gazelle, but he has like teeth of a carnivore, something like that. Yahya mentioned, right? And yeah, and that is the current situation. Um, and nothing much to really talk about in today's episode, because I feel like today's episode was basically just preparatory for whatever's going to come. Like Legoshi is definitely going to go and help out like Yahya. Like this was like a preparatory episode for that. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. There isn't really anything else to talk about in today's episode. Um, right. So yeah, so there you go. That is it. Now that was my overall impression. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. Let me see if I missed anything to talk about. First and foremost, uh, the black market was bustling at the beginning. Why? Apparently, yeah, like Yahya's dead. Apparently, and I was even so surprised. I was like, why? What? Really? Is this really happening? Ligoshi also was like, what are you talking about? But yeah, apparently Yahya's dead or something, and everyone's like partying because of that. Because obviously Yahya had strict, like like a strict leash among people on the people here. So now that he's dead, everyone's doing a party. Everyone's here and like, oh, we're gonna throw a party, and that's why they're here in the black market, probably stocking up on ingredients. Good lord. Yeah, and while all of this was going on, we have Yahya, who's not dead, obviously. His leg is pretty battered. His hand is also pretty battered. But he's just there and he's thinking, what the hell is Melon planning? This is a whole ass lie. Like why is he doing this? Is he trying to provoke me? Is he trying to threaten me? Like what is this? Um, you know, right. And that is where he talks about Melon and how he is, to the mouse. He tells him how even though he's a herbivore, he is like a mix. His teeth are of a carnivore. So he is dangerous. Okay, so this is then they get to talk about the whole invitation to the party, and Yahya's like, "I'm going to get you, Melon, and I'm going to make you into fertilizer." Like literally, because that's what he does. He gets the carnivores. I'm assuming the carnivores who have done something like bad, and like who have broken the laws or some criminals or stuff, and he just makes them into fertilizers, like literally, and it grows carrot in them, which he eats. Good lord, this is right. Anyways, next we get to see Legoshi in his doing his work, and then we have the whole Live Together campaign being broadcasted on the television. We have this zebra who's suddenly like, I don't pay my money for this. I don't pay taxes for this. What is this? Like who the hell cares about these mixed races? And he's just going on a rant completely. And yeah, and obviously Legoshi definitely felt bad about it because he himself is kind of a mix, I guess. Like even though it's like, wait a minute, we don't really know. Like, was like I think they did mention this. I've forgotten completely. Yeah, like we know that Legoshi's mother was a obviously like a hybrid. I'm guessing. Um, what about Legoshi's father? Who is Legoshi's father? Did they mention this ever? Like, was he also a wolf, or was he some other creature? I don't know. I have no idea. Like maybe they mentioned this. Maybe I just forgot. I guess we'll have to wait if they even like reveal this in the future. But yeah. Okay, we'll see. Anyways, so yeah, Legoshi definitely like there's like a mixed blood in Legoshi, so he feels a little bit like yeah. That's why the owl was like, oh, don't worry about it. Now, not only that, but also because of the fact that Legoshi is dating Haru, that was also like it's like from two sides. He's getting like he himself is like a kind of a mix, and then he's like going out with Haru. So that in itself is also kind of So this the owner here, the owl, he knows that he's going out with Haru because Haru came here literally, and that's why he's like, oh, don't worry about it, Legoshi. Like like since this customers like this come, like like yeah, it's just ignore them. And he also says how you know it's difficult. He knows because he also went through this, like being a carnivore. He's an owl. being a carnivore, he made this shop where obviously, like, like herbivores didn't come at the beginning. But now there's herbivores here. You can see, the reason behind it is because it's good. The food is good. At first, as he's explained, at first, like herbivores used to ask for delivery, which makes sense, obviously. Like, like you want to eat the food, but you're kind of scared to go there. So you just ask for delivery. But then little by little, they realize that, what, this food is damn good. Like, wow, how it'll probably taste even better if I go there, sit down, and eat it directly after it's made. Like it'll be hot, it'll be fresh. So the little by little started coming, and from one person, like it became two, three, and it's like, now we have this whole business here. So yeah, and I don't know. I also feel like the reason behind people being actually able to gather courage to come here is because he's an owl. Like, what can an owl do? Like, I guess he is a carnivore still. Like, I understand that, but he's a freaking owl. Now, if this was like a lion or a tiger, I feel like people probably still would have a lot of problem coming here. Like, they wouldn't be like at least herbivores. They would be scared to come here. Like, good lord, it's a freaking owl. Like, come on, like, like yeah, I understand. Like you have the whole carnivorous instinct and everything, and the herbivorous instinct of like running away. But yeah, anyways, right. So after that, he kind of like tells Legoshi that everything is fine. Don't worry about it. It's things will be okay. And Legoshi has says like like instead of doing these campaigns, just make good food and like that'll bring people together. Like he's not really wrong in a sense. I can see what he's saying. Like like yeah, it is true. Like I feel like I don't think there's anyone in this world who dislikes food, good food. Is there? That'll be a very big anomaly, right? Like there's like a few things that are like universal. Like one is food. I feel like everywhere, any like I'm not talking about people who are trying to reduce food because they're dieting or something. That's different. I'm talking about like actual like craving for food, like good food. I feel like every people has that. Like it might change. The taste might change. Some might like something. Some might like something else. But it is universal. The craving for good food. So that is universal. Another thing is universal, which I feel like is music. I don't think there's anyone in this world, or there are maybe a few people who dislike music. Like, again, tastes might be different. Some people might like rock, some people might like pop. But, you know, the like music in itself is universal. Everyone loves music. Like stuff like this. I feel like there's a few things like which are universal. And that will probably never be like, like go away, these type of things. So he's not really wrong here. Like yeah, food does bring people together, you could say. Okay, anyways, that was that. And then after that we have Legoshi go to the his mother's grave. His mother's name is, what's her name, Liano? Wait a minute, that's her mother's name, right? Just a minute, let me check. Wait, Liano. Okay, right. So he talks about his, talks to his mother. He's saying like, like I loved back in the day when we used to sit together in a table. Grandfather was there, and like, and I love that family kind of thing. And he talks about Haru here, where suddenly Gosha was there and Gosha like overheard him. So obviously Gosha tells him like, like you're walking a very, like a dangerous path. It's filled with a lot of things. And but he's like, I know, I still want to do it. And I feel like obviously he himself knows about it because he himself had a similar type of situation. Like it's a bit different, I guess you could say, because he like he got together with carnivore, different species, but still a carnivore, right? So but for Legoshi, it's like completely different. Like he's going out with a herbivore, like being a carnivore. That is like something else completely. Anyways, so he tells him, and yeah, there you go. That is that. Then we have the whole section with this squirrel. I don't know what this thing is. Like guinea pig, hamster. This is not a squirrel. Why did I call him a squirrel? It's a hamster, right? with the chain. He was a chainsaw or whatever saw that was, and he was like going to like take out the shell. Now, obviously, this tortoise came here to sell his shell, I'm assuming. And he was like, oh, if like like because of we are parting today because of Yahya's death, I'll do a special offer for you. No anesthesia. The shell will be better because of a few like chemical secretions or something he was talking about, and you'll get more out of it. And the tortoise like, shut the hell up! I don't want no anesthesia. You mad or something? I'm gonna die. Like, give me anesthesia. I don't care if the money gets a little bit lower because of that. But while all of this is happening, Yahya comes in and Yahya's like, yeah, you guys are having a good time, right? Like, but I'm here. Like, I'm not dead. Sorry about it. Right. And then he asks him about the whole ivory task business. Like, at first he was yapping too much. He was like, oh, it's trade secret. And then Yahya just kicks a hole in the wall, and he's like, okay, I cannot mess with this guy. And he tells him about the gazelle. Right. Anyways, so Yahya then leaves after that. After that, we get to see Louis getting like the information from the research. That squirrel, that lady, squirrel lady. She gave it to her, and she talks about like the unusual composition of the Guinness. This section. Then we have those mice, them kind of tailing the Shishigumi to see what's going on, and they come to this place where we have this guy. I don't know what he is. He gives him the new drug, and the Shishigumi members were pretty pissed. He was like, "What the hell is this? Like like only 4 bottles. Like that's too damn low." But he says like it's very rare, this and that. You cannot really make too much of this. You need some weird ingredients. Obviously, we know. So yeah, he says all of that. In the end, the Shishigumi members were pretty damn pissed, so they cannot really do anything here. So they were like, whatever, next time give us more. Right. And then they come back, keep the stuff in that place, and they left, but they didn't leave. One of the Shishigumi members were pretty suspicious about someone sneaking in, so he was a bit paranoid. So he comes back, tries to open the box to see whether there's someone inside it, but there was no one over there. I'm sure he was there, like that mouse was there hiding, but he didn't find anyone and he left. So anyways, that was that. And then after that, this information went to Yahya. Obviously, Yahya now is like, so this is the party that they mentioned. So yeah, you know what? Let's do it. I'm going to go, obviously, and I'm going to take someone else with me. So there you go. Legoshi, he's there in Legoshi's room. As Legoshi comes in, he gives Legoshi a melon. Legoshi's happy seeing him alive. And then he starts talking about whether a melon is a fruit or a vegetable. Now, I feel like this is like a question that a lot of people says. What is melon or, like tomato? What are these things? Are these fruits or are they vegetables? So, let me just ask Google. I'm pretty sure, like, I've searched this before. Every single place I've seen, every single place it's written that these are fruits. Tomatoes, melons, these are fruits. So, melon, is it a fruit or vegetable? Melon is a fruit. There you go. Yeah, like botanically speaking, melon is a fruit, but some kinds are often vegetables. Yeah, it's like a weird thing. Same with tomato, I guess, as well, right? Tomato, fruit or vegetable? Classified as fruit, but treated as vegetable. That's true. Classified as fruit, but treated as vegetables. I feel like that is the reason why they deliberately made this guy's name Melon, because of the whole mix thing going on. Yeah, anyways, he talks about all of that, and he then like tells Legoshi to come with him. And not only that, he tells Legoshi that I'm going to give you how much? Just a minute. Okay, wait. It won't be for free. How about 10 million? Okay. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm sure Legoshi will be going anyway, because that's literally what's going to happen. Take the damn money. Come on. Just take it. Like if you're going to be doing it either way, why do it for free? He's offering you 10 million. Like, come on, man. Like, this is the one thing about Legoshi that's just so dumb. Like, he just, like, I'm like, bro. Like, I know you are going to go with him. That is set in stone. You're that type of a person. You'll definitely go with him. There's no stopping you. So, just take his offer. If you're going to be going there anyways, just take the money. Oh boy, like I don't know, man. Like he's just yeah. Well, obviously he's talking about I don't need your money, this and that. But bro, come on, you're doing something for him. It's not as if he's like donating it to you or like giving it to you. You're doing something, and you're getting the compensation for it. Nobody's taking pity on you or anything. This is pure business. So you should just take it. Come on, man. 10 million. Good lord, this kid is just. Anyways, Yaya then talks about Haru and like and Legoshi also brings up Gosha. So here he gets to know that Legoshi also knows about Gosha's situation. Anyways, so here he brings up Haru and he says like I want to see you both of your future. What type of creature will be your and Haru's child? You know, and like obviously like he as he says he dislikes like what is that part? Leave me alone. Why is it me? Okay. What do you get when you cross a carnivore with a herbivore? What kind of twisted creature would be born? And he's like, Haru and my child? Um, right. And he looks at that, like, that plant. And he remembers his mother. Um, right. And he says, Legoshi. Okay, that's where it ended. So, yeah, like, he, yeah, he just I didn't find that part. I think there was a section where Yahya says that he dislikes mixed, like something like that. He says, right? Where is that part? Okay. The criminal I'm after is a carnivore and herbivore mix. There we go. Melon. His name is Melon. This guy as a herbivore goes to the car. Okay. He hasn't devoured anyone. Okay. Okay. Wait. Oh, I cannot find that part. I need to check that part out. There we go. I do not like things that aren't black and white. Like a carnivore removing his hand and claiming to be equal to herbivores. Right. Or children born from a carnivore and a herbivore. Okay, so here we go. Now, this is the part where I wanted to talk about. So I feel like he has a lot of problems going on with the whole. Because, first and foremost, I know that he has a huge grudge against Gosha because of the whole, oh, we'll become Beastars together. And then Gosha just dipped because of some random girl. And then, like this whole. So he has this whole thing with Gosha, like, with, going out with, like that. Yeah. So that whole thing, that's number one. Number two, we have this whole Melon situation, who is a herbivore and carnivore mix. So obviously he's like, oh, like, he's doing these type of things. So yeah. And I feel like in a way he also thinks that since you're a herbivore and a carnivore, like a mix, you don't like, don't really belong anywhere. Like you belong in both, both the spectrums, but you're also not belonging there. It's like a weird type of a thing. Like I understand, that kind of thing because you're a herbivore and carnivore mix. Herbivores will be afraid of you because you have a little bit of carnivore in them, and carnivores will be wary of you because you have a little bit of herbivore in them. So it's like you belong in the both sides, but you don't belong anywhere. That kind of thing. Maybe this is why Yahya thinks that that is what makes these, like, children. It takes them into such a bad path that they become like Melon, this twisted individual. That's why he is like completely against mixing at all in the very first place, because he thinks this is what happens. Because they do not belong anywhere, they become this twisted individual who ultimately becomes a criminal. And that is why he hates mixtures, because of that. Is that why he's saying this? This is the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, why would he be like, it makes no sense. So that is the only reason I feel like and that is why he also tells Legoshi that I want to see both of your child and see what type of twisted, like, creature that child becomes, because he thinks the same is going to happen with Legoshi and Haru, where if they have a child, they'll also have a mixture, and that mixture will not belong anywhere and will go in a different path, in a completely dark path. They'll start walking because they won't belong anywhere. They'll be isolated and they will just never get a sense of belonging anywhere. So they'll start doing these type of bad things and walk a wrong path. you know Maybe that's what he's thinking. I don't know, because that's the only thing I can think of. The reason why he hates Mistress so much. Anyways, yeah, and there you go. That's where it ended. So let's wait and see what happens. So there you go. That was today's episode number 8 of Beastars, the final season. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Beastars. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.